Welcome to one of Iceland's most visited sites in the entire country. This is the Thingvellir National Park. So what to do in the park? You can walk on these walkways. They have built wooden walkways so you don't damage the moss here, because apparently it's very precious and people step on it and then gets destroyed, the ecosystem and everything. There are signs everywhere not to step on the moss and on the grass, so don't do that, because you're here to admire the nature, not destroy it. First of all, there are a bunch of parking lots. You can park like here. You will have space to park, and you have to pay for the parking. From what I reckon, there is a fixed amount, and you can then go to different parks and you only pay once, and it's valid throughout the day. And it was 750 Icelandic krona, which is, I would say, €5. And then the entrance for visitors, like walking. So here we are at between the two tectonic plates in Silfa, which is, as I said, the only place on Earth where you can see above the sea level the tectonic plates of Eurasia and North America, and it's in Iceland. And what's more, people from all over the world come to this exact spot to dive and to snorkel and see this amazing view. And if you want to do that, you have to book a tour with an agency, somebody that's certified to do that. To not do it on your own is forbidden. But you can come here if you're already in the park. That's totally doable. And I find it amazing that this water that comes from the glacier is filtered through lava someplace north from here, and it takes 2 months to get here. It's super clean. This is the higher ridge of the tectonic plate, I would assume, and feels like a stone mountain. It's really interesting. I guess this is where they filmed the Game of Thrones thing. And from here, you have the most beautiful view of the entire park, and it's just breathtaking. So this one doesn't have any eruptions. I mean, it doesn't erupt anymore. It's just boiling. Nothing screams more Iceland than the visit to the geysers. Probably the most touristic, popular attraction in the entire country are the geysers. You know, the things, the boiling water that jumps up from the ground every whatever time. I don't know exactly the timetable for that water spectacle, but it attracts people from all over the world. You have, first of all, a huge parking lot over here, right? Like you have the Teslas, you have the camper vans, you have
and you especially
buses.
You especially have the Dacias, more Dacias than in Bucharest.
Yes, so basically this is happening. We parked here. Actually, when we left Reykjavik 1 hour and a half ago, it was super sunny. So we were like, yes, this is the day we're gonna finally visit the most popular thing here in Iceland. And guess what? It started raining pretty soon. Now it stopped. Hopefully it will not return. And it's rather cloudy, so I don't know. But we are wearing shorts. Probably the only people here who decided that wearing shorts today is a good idea. And I'm not really sure about this geyser thing, like what's happening. I do have to mention a few logistic things. They have like a visitor center here with a huge restaurant, like suitable for groups, and like, you know, buses come here. So you can imagine a huge bathroom is free. The parking is free. They have a huge souvenir shop, obviously not free. Yeah, okay, let's see the geysers. One famous thing on the Golden Circle and to do in Iceland is to visit this amazing waterfall. This is the Gullfoss Waterfall, one of the most visited, the second largest in Iceland, and apparently at sunset, which is right now, it has a beautiful color. If you go in certain positions, you can see like a rainbow forming in its water droplets as they are flying through the air when the water is dropping. So a lot of things are happening. Anyway, it's very nice. And I think I have water all over my camera right now. It's some sort of European Niagara Falls. And yeah, it's very nice. It's very windy, so I'm feeling quite chilly right now. But you can go and walk all the way there. I can see people like basically in the middle of the waterfall. So you need to bring waterproof like thing, raincoats and stuff like that. And you can also walk on top of the cliff. So yeah, and the parking is free as always. Cool. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce this because it has one of those letters I don't even know how it reads. So it might be Kerid something with the K anyway. And it's a crater which is like more than 6,000 years old. I think something like 6,500 years old. And it has this beautiful color, turquoise color. And right now it's a bit cloudy, but that's because it's midnight. It's actually 12. What time is it, Edward? Can I? Yeah, so right now it's midnight. It's actually 1st of July too. So it's midnight, 1st of July, not kidding. And this is the light you have in Iceland. It's a lot of light, but it's a bit cloudy right here in this spot. We drove for 40 minutes from Reykjavik to get to this place, and it was almost sunny. Well, it was sunset time in Reykjavik and it was a beautiful color. But once we got here, like, there is no more sun because the sun sets on the other side. But still a lot of light, like a lot. This is midnight. So yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. And there's nobody here. Usually you have to pay like a €4 fee to visit this crater, which is like crazy because it's just nature. But since this is midnight, there's nobody here right now. So you basically get to visit for free. So, you know, what am I going to do? Cool. Oh, there's another car. I think a lot of people heard about this place. This is actually one of the touristic places around the Golden Circle. So everybody comes here during the day. And during the summer, if you have the time and energy, I think it's a good idea to visit some of these places during the night because they won't be crowded during the night. Unless it's rainy, then it makes no sense. Will not be fun.